Hello, Clover. Waddle. Clover with waddles. How was the evening? Evening just zoomed away. The Clover is about to embrace the night, it seems like it. The other day I used Windows Capture. Yesterday, not the other day. It seems like Windows Capture is so much better than Game Capture now. Yeah. Have good tips? Pretty good tips. I actually wake up quite early today. So that makes the sleeps shorter. But I think the caffeine will most definitely solve that. I feel like I'm gonna make the chat box stays there for a while. Seems good because even if I do the lower, it might get in the way of the subtitles. Just because I should go to bed doesn't mean I want to. That's totally valid points. Caffeine, nom nom, yes, caffeine. Hey, Syakibi. Hey, JC. What are you up to? Shut up, Clover. This isn't Pretty Derby. This is not Pretty Derby, but this is a pretty game. Okay, we're just gonna immediately go continue our save file from before. And we're not gonna be really long as well today. Maybe we'll go to 12 EM, so that will be like 2 hours, 1 hour, or 1 hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Like I have been trying for 2 days to get Mihono Bourbon to clear the carrier. I don't remember which one is Mihono Bourbon. Okay, I hope you get it. Do you have to restart carrier for different Uma Musume? Cover. Shout out JC. Oh, okay, the chat is actually covering his face. Okay, I'm gonna move the chat in a usual place then. Or maybe on the top left, no? Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's not. Hard to say. It's fine. We got a really good run going now, but I'm also near the end, so I could have some bad luck. You have a near. Nah, you'll do it. You'll do it fine. You're gonna one shot everything. Yeah, we are about to test the, or when we're about to do the discovery. We're about to do the banana in the oven thing. 3 of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave... how do you say this? Chimes. Mayuri takes the bananas out.
ゲルバナの出来上がり。
Banana have become not bananas, it's gel bananas. Gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave named Subjective Tunes had a freezing function, we attempt to freeze a bunch of bananas, and this is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time.
ダルよ、このバナナ食べてみようとは思わないか思うはずだ。
Of course.
我らの理念達成の
Make your friend
ダルに敬礼。
Do it for the science. For the science. Your sacrifice will forever be remembered. Also, I make an accidental search that in chapter 4 we're gonna have a we have to choose. They're giving us a choose option, so it's gonna be a good or bad ending. I like that.
すげえまずそうじゃん。
味は関係ない。食べることに意味があるのだ。さあダルよ、遠慮することはない。骨は拾ってやるから思い切ってずずいと行くがいい。
This doesn't matter. What matters is that you eat it. That's right, Daru.
いらね。
ではまゆり、お前にその名誉を譲ろう。
No, don't.
なんかね、ゲルバナは中身がデロデロでブニュブニュだったよ。
Bunyu bunyu. Wait, she already tried one? Oh no.
味もしないし、全然美味しくなかった。
So it cannot be eaten.
デロデロでブニュブニュか。ダルよ、どう思う？
ブニュブニュバナナか。ブニュブニュのバナナ。
Bunyu 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 no banana.
まゆし、あなたのバナナ、ブニュブニュだねって言ってみて。
Oh, I remember this.
ダルくん、ダルくん、鼻血出てる。
いいから言ってみてください。お願いします。
あなたのバナナ、ブニュブ。
言わせるな、手の額。
Thank you for stopping that. Daru retreats after Ahibi with tissue box. Oh, that's the sound of the tissue box. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyway.
ゲル状になったということは反固形。すなわち、
Semi-solid
分子
state.
同士の結びつきが弱くなっている可能性がある。
That just means that you microwave it too long and it becomes liquidy now. What could have partially liquefied the bananas?
そう、
The microwave?
わかったぞ。
But banana turns into green gel is like not supposed to happen, I guess. I turn the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle. Then I cross it out and slap the board with my hand.
俺たちは冷凍機能だと思い込んでいたが、実は違ったのだよ。
A bold statement if I do say so myself. So, why isn't anyone surprised?
さあお前たち、なんだってと叫ぶがいい。ここは叫ぶところだ。
He's just monologue with himself. Yeah, their reactions are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said.
冷凍機能じゃないのは分かってるっつうの。
Oh.
問題は じゃあこの機能って何ぞ？何が起きてんのってことじゃん。
Mm-hmm.
冷凍の逆なら解凍じゃないのかな。
This is why they need Kurisu in the group, right? But then that changed to something else. Like it isn't the opposite because they won't be able to figure out anything if we are only 3 like this. The opposite of freezing.
実に愚鈍な意見だな、マユリ。それでは普通の電子レンジと同じではないか。
じゃあどういうこと？
それがわかんないから悩んでるんだお。
It's right. To be honest, I haven't a clue. Daibiru. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Daibiru. It's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there as part of our studies at Tokyo Denki University. Akihabara Techno Forum. Oh! A meeting hall located inside Daibiru. Several universities and research institutions hold special seminars here. Skyscraper with office and a commerce center that opened alongside UPX. In 2003, connected to UPX by overpass. Summer credits, basically we have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down. Yeah, and I wish we can lower the background music more. Like a separate slider. Where's setting? Config. Yeah. So it's the other one. Right? As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Daibiru, I look down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, so you don't usually see around Akiba. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off.
ダルはラジカンに見物に行かないのか？
どうせ行っても見られないっしょ。もちろんネットに上がってくる情報にはほぼ目を通してるのだぜ。
Oh no, it's exactly the the building we are before. We are there before, Radican. Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. Enter Daibiru, took the elevator to the 5th floor, ATF Assembly Hall.
Ah, 涼しい。生き返るぜ。あばばばばばばばばばばば。
That's exactly what I feel when I'm in the AC. This kind of summer, right? Like the lab, Daibiru has air conditioning, yet another reason for our diligent participation in seminar.
電話レンジ過去仮の件だが、俺は答えを導き出したかもしれん。
そのカッコ借りってめんどいからいい加減やめるべき。
Name subject to change is really annoying. I mean, it's fine for now. I won't give it that easily. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change, I will carry on until the day we decide its true name.
そんなことは今はどうでもいい。
お得意のとんでも理論でもひらめいちゃったん？
At this point, we should call it the banana jelly.
何を言うか。俺はいつもこの世の神羅万象すら超越したあらゆる可能性について思考を巡らせているのだ。とんでもとか言うな。
神羅万象を超越ってつまり何でもありってことじゃね？理論ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
だるよ。電話レンジカッコ仮はシュタインズゲートを開く鍵だという気がするのだが、どう思う？
What is Steins skill again?
そのシュタインなんとかってところからして意味不明なわけだが。
Maybe they have that in the thing. No, they don't. Okay. Probably the gate to the time traveling something. A chime signal arrival if it's so. Yes. The elevator doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator. Bump into someone. Quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling.
すいません。
She come back to life. It's a girl. I didn't recognize her. Impossible. Stared at her face in disbelief. I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. Oh, we only like 3 hours? The time span? Oh, okay. I thought we already gone through like a day or something. Makise Kurisu.
何か。
Ken Kurisu frowns, tries to back away. But I don't let go of her shoulder. Grip tightens.
貴様。
Kusama.
貴様は死んだはずだ。なぜここに。しかも。
There isn't a single blood stain on her clothes, and they are the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Not only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. In this game, however, well, I don't quite remember in the anime, but from what I remember, is that when this happens, when the thing happens, when she got stabbed, right? There is not of someone screaming, but in this game, there is someone screaming. Sounds like him.
痛い。離して。
Receiving mail. Yo, how do I check? Oh my god, where? How do I bring up my phone? Was it this one? No. Nah, I forgot. Back system. Oh, you can quick save F8, F7. Or load. What is it? Let's see. Oh, a second page. What? Okay. Chris will push me away. Then she shoots me. Very glare. I realize that I'm gaping in disbelief.
何なの？
無事だったのか？怪我は平気なのか？いや、そんなはずはない。マキタ・クリスは何者かに刺されて血まみれで。
またその話かよ。
Wait, there's something strange about what he just said.
またその話とは。
だって1週間前にも僕にそんなメール送ってきたじゃん。
メール？俺が？何よ、バカな。マキセ・クリスが殺されているのを見たのはほんの3時間前だぞ。
ちょっと勝手に殺さないでくれますか？私ピンピンしてますんで。
そういえばあのメール変な感じだったな。送信日時が1週間後になってた。つまり未来から来たっつうか。
That message was kinda weird. It was dated a week. The message did a week after when he just got the message.
未来から来た。
ネットで妙な考察サイトでも見たのか、誰？お前がとんでも理論を言い出すとは珍しい。
Ridiculous theories.
違うがな。確かにメールの日付は1週間後の28、あ、そっか、28日だから今日じゃん。
Should we pay attention to the date? Surely, right, but I don't want to. I don't have brain capacity for that. Pulls out his phones and show it to me. Wait. This, okay. Oh, you can see this on a phone. Oh, now I can understand. So it was received on 21st, but the message was sent on 28th. Split into 3 mails. Someone stabbed. Okay. Bad Makisaki. Urisu Don. Why did I send such a short message in 3 parts? And it looks like the 3rd email got cut off. I do recognize the content though.
これは3時間前に誰に送ったメール？
This is a message he sent on 21st. No, this is a message he sent just now, before, when he saw Kurisu dead. But the message was received on a week before. I see. Yeah, this is the email that he sent 3 hours ago. But he sent 1, not 3, and there should be more text. Did I really get this a week ago?
興味深いわね。
Suddenly, Carissa is standing next to me, peering intently at the screen of Darrow Films. Oh right, the email's not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is why she's still alive. Is she an illusion? No, an evil spirit? Am I haunted? So that the reality was cancelled out, but the message stays. However, it sends. Okay. I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. Well, it's not cancel out. It's like alternate. I'm a mad scientist. Did they reach out to Chris's face? Fingertips stroke her hair. Hey yo, feels silky. I don't know how to pronounce that thing.
ある。実体がある。やはり幽霊だというのは考えすぎか。
オカリン、まずくね？
Put Chris's cheek with my fingers. Softness. Dead bodies don't feel like this. I've ever touched one.
おい。
The hallucinations, just like the mass disappearance. She was stabbed. Maybe she is hiding her wounds. Stop it.
己は警察に突き出されたいのか？
俺は真実を知りたいだけだ。
So another choice. Stares straight back at Kurisu and she trembles with anger. I lift her blouse a little higher.
何が真実よ、この変態！バカなの？死ぬの？
Push my hand away.
来たこれ。
Lucian's famous line, for the win, for the win. Ah, I didn't even know that. Oh yeah, that line is pretty common. Oh, it's Daru, of course he knows. Daru shot something silly, but I ignore him and press Kurisu.
俺は確かに見たのだ。
まさかあんた、今私の下着を。
How do you... You can step back a bit. Kurisu fist and spite, right? She firmly pulls her blouse down.
この手の目がそうではない。
Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone's killed Makise Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. Carefully explain everything I saw. Carefully explain it.
ドクター、中バッチ。
His presentation is not here, right? Because the timeline is also involved him.
オカリン何言ってるん？中鉢の発表会なら中止になったじゃん。
Cancel, okay.
中止？
そう。人工衛星の墜落で。
Yeah, obviously because of the crash. So no one is in the building. Something's wrong. Our stories are not matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mayuri's stories didn't match mine. So you jumped to the other timeline, but you preserved the memory from the past, from the other. Yeah. Need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy?
ねえ、ちょっとあなた。
我が名は法院京馬だ。
違うよ。全然違うよ。
法院さん、今の話詳しく教えてほしいんですが。
Howin-san. She finally understand I'm not lying, okay? But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. Then, an older man steps out of the assembly hall.
マキセさん、そろそろ時間ですし、始めましょう。
はい。
Is that a new character? Crystal glances at me one more time, then sigh and head towards the small conference room.
オカリン、とりあえず僕らも行こうぜ。
行くとはどういう意味だ？
講義を聞きに来たんだろ？
Ah, that. Daru follows Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the good genius Makise Kurisu need to attend a lecture like this? Okay. My guess was a bit off. The good genius did come to attend to the lecture.
私のような若輩者の話を聞きに来てくださってありがとう。
講義をする方だったのか。
Japan's famous girl genius, Maki Sakurisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago. Oh, she's just like a few months younger than Okabe. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in the Gossip magazine articles. That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. She's got to know about it.
初めてなので緊張してますが、ガチガチなのは多めに見てください。どうぞよろしく。
Audience mix, mostly students like us, but there's also like a couple of professors. Okay. Makise stares at you, and while in her stare, she quickly averted her eyes. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever, I still don't like her. She may have these people fooled with her typical act, but I learned at early camp how cunning and aggressive she is. How did he come to that conclusion? Even if her murder was some kind of a hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct.
今回タイムマシンをテーマに話してほしいと言われまして、正直専門外なのですが、頑張って話してみようと思います。
ほう、タイムマシンか。
最初に結論を言ってしまうと、タイムマシンなんていうのはバカらしい代物だということです。
異議あり。
Every member of the audience, not just Kurisu, is startled by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here. Not slightly, I think. But I'm not one to just sit and listen to some genius girl's drivel.
タイムマシンが作れないと決めつけるのは早計だ。
オカリン、無茶しやがって。
Sitting at my side, Daru throws me a small salute. Daru is our comrade that believes in it, okay? Obviously he believes because he's in the group, right? ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away. Maybe.
まあ、はい、いいですよ。ディスカッション形式の方が話も弾むでしょうし。
That would be more fun. Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that. Yeah, let's not mind people.
私の考えを話させてください。これまで世界中の科学者たちがタイムトラベルについての理論を提唱してきました。主な理論だけでも11に及びます。
What are the major theories of time travel? I have heard about the cosmic string theory, that is.
中性子星理論、ブラックホール理論、高速理論。
I think the second one's the most popular. Neutron star, black hole like speed.
タキオン理論、ワームホール理論、エキゾチック
Or maybe wormhole also. I'm not sure.
宇宙ひも理論、量子重力理論、セシウムレーザー光理論、素粒子リングレーザー理論、ディラック反粒子理論。
Elementary particle ring and laser. Last one is Dirac and antiparticle theory. Not bad. Perhaps Maxicaso is worthy rival after all.
でも、それらの理論はいずれも仮説の域を出ません。
Finally did it. It took everything I had. I beat Happy Maker by a nose. I knew you can do it. See, you just gotta believe in yourself. So are you saving right now? Saving your pulls, or are you like pulling for someone? New? Sorry.
場合によっては11個の中の別の理論によって否定されているものさえある。
では12番目の理論が発見されたとしたらどうかな。
You had to believe in me, Hana Bourbon. She doesn't disappointed.
そうです。それは13番目の理論によって否定されるかもしれませんね。
Dang, she twisted my questions and used it against me. Tush. Genius girl. Is that how you say it? I think I say it wrong. Suddenly I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me the hard look from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now. Using all my pulls on the new Major McQueen. You got a regular McQueen, so
アインシュタインの相対性理論によればね。
so you won't be able to get a new McQueen, right? I have a question though. What about the coins? They carried away on the next banner? You said 200 is usable anytime you want. I'm sorry that you lose your McQueen though. You don't know about that, okay? Fair. Because we are both pretty new. Time travel, the future is available for us right now, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity.
例えば今すぐ羽田空港に行ってそこから沖縄行きあたりの飛行機に乗ればいい。目的地に降り立った時その人は10億分の1秒くらい私より未来に進んでいる。
I won something, but I feel like I lose because I didn't get the McQueen. Get the don't know her name. Don't remember her name. The Phoenix. Still able to pull for her. Got 2 weeks still. Oh, that's true. Yeah. What does
移動
that
する
mean?
速さが高速に近づけば近づくほど時間は遅く流れる。それが相対性理論ですから。
Huh? Time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light. Time and light. Okay.
極論を言えば光と同じほどの速さで走ることができたら流れる時間はその人だけ半分になるわけで。
Well, that's true, but I don't think it's time that moves slower. It's just that speed is way faster than time, right? But I guess that's true.
24時間その速度で走り続ければ周囲では48時間が経ったことになるから
Yeah, I guess that's true.
未
Yeah.
来へ飛んだことになるんですよ。おーい、今日もさ。
If you were to keep running at the speed of speed for 24 hours, 48 hours will elapse in the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Why are you singling me out? I think Akabe need to just redeem the meet me in the ring and fight Carissa at this point. I wish that she hadn't said that name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name.
それはへりくつではないかな。
Now, a professor calmly makes an objection. True, Makisekuris's example isn't strictly time travel per se, But I never expected an older man, a professor, that to refute an 80-year-old girl. Maybe he is testing the Unisco's resilience.
そうですね。
She's ready to concede the point. If she were a normal 80-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm. Why do we keep emphasizing the 18 years old? They would be panicked when they shoot by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet, Makisuke is given off an aura of gutsiness. I can take
で
this guy
は過
on.
去には行けるのかな。
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。何万年も前の光を見ることができるでしょ。
それもへりくつですよ。
This time is a nearby student who objects.
まあ、今までのは前置き。
This is just beyond ridiculously nervous just now.
例えば実際に皆さんが体ごと過去や未来へ行くことができるようなタイムマシンを作るにはまず何が必要か考えてみましょう。
I don't know.
代表的なところだと宇宙紐理論かワームホール理論かな。 宇宙紐というのは超巨大な質量を持つ紐みたいな形のひび割れです。
A string shape? That must be how they enter our universe. But the cosmic strings really exist.
ひびの幅は
Oh my god, are they gonna actually
長さは
interest?
最低でも銀河系と同じくらいと思っていただければいいです。
The gravity is about as wide as an elementary particle, and at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy. Hold on, I'm gonna read that. The elementary particle is the smallest unit of matter. However, the definition of what constitutes an elementary particle is unclear. Certain elementary particles have a corresponding antiparticle with opposite charge.
これは巨大な質量であるが
Ah, heck no, we are in the class.
歪める性質を持っているんです。その歪んだ時空を紐を中心にあなたがぐるっと一周すると360度以内で回りきることができる。 要するにワープみたいなことができる。
They shorten your travel.
これ時空の角度欠損って言います。
Space-time angular deficit, okay?
角度欠損しているところを通過するとそこは欠損しちゃってますので。
So you don't have to go a full circle 360 because they warp time and space like that. They've been merged together. I don't know. Maybe when you pass through an area of an angular deficit, transit time becomes 0. Okay, that's another thing.
これを応用して宇宙紐が高速に近い速さで運動しているとき、相対性理論により宇宙紐の時間は周囲より遅くなるから、歪んでいる角度欠損の領域を通過すると本来0だった通過時間がマイナスになる。
Negative.
つまり通過後の方が過去になっているわけ。
You know what? I don't get it. Okay.
で、2本の宇宙紐を使って空間欠損ジャンプを行い、元の地点まで周回するように戻ってくると、ちょうど周回を開始したのと同じ時間に戻ってくることが。
Yeah, but how you get that? There's no even confirmation that you have one.
ざっくり言っちゃうと、それが宇宙紐理論によるタイムトラベルです。
Okay.
ちなみに誤解しないでほしいのは、宇宙紐理論は超紐理論とは別物ということです。
Cosmic string is not the same as the superstrings. Okay, maybe they have some kind of like a superstring theory. They theory that all matters in the universe is composed of strings, the vibrations of which manifest the elementary particles. This theory which posits 11 dimensions and currently possible to prove experimentally. However, it is said that if this theory is proven, it will explain all phenomena from the birth and scope of the universe Can I? Yeah. On the macro level, to elementary particles like quarks, the macro level.
というわけで、宇宙紐理論で過去へ行くために用意するものは3つ。その1、宇宙紐。これは2つ必要です。あ、ちなみに宇宙紐って生まれたばかりの宇宙にしかないという過程なので、探すのはかなり骨が折れるかも。その2、仮に宇宙紐を見つけてきたら、それを光に近い速さで運動させるためのエネルギーが必要。
Yeah, but then can human body even withstand that kind of a force? Yeah, right.
銀河と同じ長さのひび割れを光並みに加速させるにはどのくらいのエネルギーがいるんでしょうね。少なくとも 1.21 ジゴワット以上なのは確かに。
Gigawatts. Probably by using the nature by the wormhole. This ends a few chuckles from the audience.
その3、宇宙紐があるところまで行って戻ってくるための宇宙船。タイムトラベルする人はこれに乗らないといけません。
Yeah, my point exactly.
どうですホーインさん、宇宙紐理論でのタイムトラベル挑戦できると思いますか？
Like, is that even possible? And why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who did it this time.
ホーインさんは宇宙紐理論には挑戦したくないようですね。だったらもう一つ例に挙げたワームホール理論はどうです？こちらは宇宙紐理論よりはもうちょっと現実的かもしれません。ところでホーインさん、ワームホールってどんなものか知ってますか？
No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I cannot leave these questions unanswered.
空間に開いた抜け道のようなものだろう。
そうです。
What if we combine all of the theories into one? All 11 theories. Use everything. Sigh in relief?
2つの穴があって、それはトンネルでつながっている。トンネルは通過時間ゼロで通り抜けられる。2つの穴がどれだけ離れていてもね。
But they're spinning in there. No one will survive in there. Two wormholes done by a tunnel, no matter how far the wormholes are. Transit time to the tunnel. Transit time to the tunnel is 0.
だけど、ここで残念なお知らせ。ワームホールのトンネルは超重力がかかっていて、開通すると同時に潰れちゃいます。
Ah.
だから、かかる重力を無効化するために何らかの細工をしなくちゃダメなの。いわゆ
We
る
put a sun.
エキゾチック物質。これはマイナスの重さを持つ物質で重力に反発するんです。
Then we have the exotic matter. Something with negative mass which repels other matter. Negative mass, huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like. It's an antimatter. Kurisu raises her right fist.
こうやってむぎゅーっと
Antimatter Legion.
状態がワームホールのトンネルです。
So that the wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist.
ここを通るためには手の中に私が握ろうとする力に反発
We can use the Zagreus hand
むぎゅーっ
to
と
punch.
できなくしないとダメということですね。
In order to pass through, you need something that could oppose my fist grasping force so that I can squish anymore. Chris opens a fist.
エキゾチック物質を注入してワームホールを安定させれば
Okay.
瞬間移動が可能になります。でもタイムトラベルをするにはそこからもう一手間必要。ここでは仮にワームホールの入り口側の穴が この秋葉原に、出口側にある穴が LA にあるとしましょう。まず LA にある穴を光に近い速さで宇宙の果てまで飛ばしちゃってください。そして果てまで行ったらすぐに LA に引っ張り戻す。
We send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe, and in the speed of light, and once it's there, we yank it back to the LA.
相対性理論により光の速さで動くと時間は遅く流れる。 LA に戻ってきた穴は秋葉原にある穴よりも
Ah, she's using the other theories. The time and light speed. Okay. Meaning the hole that returned to the LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole.
というわけで、その状態で法王院さんがワームホールに飛び込んだら数年前の LA に行けるでしょう。
Now this one is easier to understand.
でもこの時点ではまだタイムトラベルをしたことにはなりません。疑似的なタイムトラベルです。いわゆる
Urashima. Now that's interesting. In special relativity, a phenomenon originating from the fact that time slows down as an object approaches. It's like when you move too fast, you are just move forward faster than anyone else. Imagine that an astronaut travels to a nearby star and back at close to the speed of light. This trip might take a few years from the astronaut's perspective, but he will return to us to find that thousands of years have passed in his absence, so it's not actually truly... Oh yeah, because the world will be in the future or in the past. Okay.
重要なのはこの後 LA から秋葉原にもう一度ワームホールを通って戻ること。法王院さんは数年前の秋葉原に戻ってくるわけです。これでタイムトラベルは完了。ワームホール理論に必要なものは宇宙紐より楽ですよ。その1、ワームホールそのもの。この宇宙のどこかにもしかしたらあるかもしれません。見つけた人はまだ誰もいませんが。
We create a replica.
その2、ワームホールの穴を光並みの速さで宇宙の果てまで往復させることのできるエネルギー。その3、エキゾチック物質。ちなみにこれ実在は確認されてません。
So, implementations of either one will require a ridiculous amount of effort, which is almost impossible, I think.
バカらしいと最初に言った理由は分かってもらえましたか？タイムトラベルの理論はどれも思考実験です。それらの理論からでは実際にタイムマシンを作ることはできないということ。それが私からの回答です。
Nah, we're just gonna do it with a mobile phone and oven. That's it.
もっと簡単なものはないんですか？例えば机の引き出しを開けるだけで使えるものとか。
ないですね。
Okay.
結局現代の物理学じゃそこが限界。10年後にはどうなってるか分かりませんが、それに仮にもっと簡単に過去へ行ける方法が発見されたとしても実際に行けるとは限らない。因果率に関する根本的な問題が解決されていませんから。
That's because fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not yet been solved. Butterfly effects.
タイムパラドックス。
Or time paradox.
質量保存の法則。
The mass of the entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be the extra mass of the time machines and its pilot in the past. Yeah, there'll be double of you. I remember reading in a book, not a reputable book, but still, such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger though.
質量保存 の法則を宇宙のようなマクロレベル、あるいは原子や素粒子などのミクロレベルの仕組みに当てはめるのは誤りです。
Rascal. How mortifying.
あれは化学反応に対する法則でしかないから、現代物理学においては全く成立しない。無から有は生み出せますから。
では何が問題となるのかね。
タイムパラドックスはタイムパラドックスでも親殺しのパラドックスの方です。
That thing where you kill your own ancestors before you were born?
そのパラドックスの解が導き出されない限り、タイムトラベルは実現できない。
殺さなければいいんじゃないの？
そんな単純な問題じゃありません。SF 映画と同じように考えるのはとても危険です。あなたが消えるだけじゃ済まされない。矛盾が生じることは因果律の崩壊、相対性理論の崩壊、さらにはこの世のすべての物理法則の崩壊を意味するのよ。パラドックスは理論上の思考実験に過ぎない。現実に起きることはないし、起きてはだから、たとえ 0.00001% でも起きる可能性のあるどんな行動も絶対に実行には移せない。そう考える方が自然じゃないですか。多世界解釈や自己無矛盾の原理という抜け道もありますが、個人的にはファンタジーすぎると思うので認めたくないですね。
That is true, but this is, I think, the route where the story gonna go with, right? Okay, Hoing Kyoma is mad. When I see Makise looking at me with a composed expression, I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise truly is a genius. I end up listening to all of Kurisa's lecture at the ATF. After the two time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explains the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18 years old first time. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, what am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makise Kurisu's dead. And yet, she is alive. Memories don't match reality. Not just about Kurisu, my conversation with Daru and Mayuri didn't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion. It never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. Seperti with Daru at ATF, I hate the Yanabayashi shine. Like the side. Of course. Seriously doubt that the Mexican at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. In Japanese, it's in our blood. Yanabayashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kanda River. To find it, enter the first side road. Okay. It's another more famous shrine. Deliberately choose this one. Shrine is small, you could easily miss it if you weren't looking. Regardless, you can hear the shipping of cicadas from the future is coming there. Two girls standing in front of the main building. Mayuri. Miko. That type. Miko is the shrine maiden, right? Let me see if I. Yes. Dressed in a white kimono with a red hakama. The rose is to assist priests with performing rituals and events. Urishabara Luka. It's essence of Japanese beauty. Chief priest son. Oh, Jesse sent me an image. What does this mean? I don't know what I mean. Did you? Lovely in every way, but he's a guy. So, even better.
こんにちは。
He bows his head. The voice of a girl, the mannerism of a girl. I'm just showing you that my girls are badass. I think your rank is way higher than me as well, because I remember mine was like F or E. I think F. And you arrange them based on height too. It's like a stair. That's amusing. Oh, is it like always like that? More feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy. Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy. Looks like stunning in Miko robes. But he's a guy. Holding a bamboo broom, apparently in the middle of a cleaning. But he's a guy. That wasn't intentional, it just happened like that. It was perfectly arranged. Love it. It's almost evening. Yeah, it's still hot as hell outside, but he's a guy. I knew it. Damn, Shadows won't shut up. But he's a guy. I feel like the joke is like too much now.
お前、俺が刀をどうした
You give him a katana. What for? He's a friend of mine. I call him Lukaku. We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian haven. Also, so happened that Lukaku and Mayuri are classmates. Ah, I learned that fact after I had gotten to know him. Cute. Petite beaches. Lukaku is taken aback by my sharp questions. He starts fidgeting with a flash face and tears in his eyes.
妖刀サミダレのことですよね。
Demon Sword Samidare.
そうだ。あれはお前の力を制御するために買ってやったのだぞ。
Ah.
秋葉の武器屋本舗で買ったやつでしょ。980円だっけ。
So that's a toy sword, yeah. Probably just replica.
マユリ、それ以上言うと奴らに消されるぞ。この件については口を出すな。
They.
消されちゃうの？おかり、心配してくれてありがとう。でも奴らって誰かな？
The demon, Mayuri. I ignore Mayuri's question.
それでルカ、妖刀サムダレはちゃんと使っているのか？
はい、1日1回は
Oh my god.
素振りを。
He kind of pretty when he fully open the eyes.
あれを持ち、精神頑張りを極めさえすれば、お前、己の内にある邪悪な炎に焼かれずにする。
He want him to be more manly. Demon sword Samidare may be an imitation sword, but that is only the form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to it appears, it unleashes its true power. And it was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included.
あんな素敵なものをプレゼントしてもらえて、岡部さんには感謝しています。
俺は、おか
Too
り、
precious.
おかりんだよ。
Hoen
ごめん
Kyoma.
なさい、京馬さん。
別れがいいのだ。では、合言葉。
Why he is so serious?
エルフサイコンガリ
Oh my god.
違う、コンガ流ではなく、コングルーだ。
Not even Mayuri's want to say that.
エルフサイコングルこれでいいですか？
Lukaku's my happy as I not.
ありがとうございます。
Such a little smile. But he's a guy.
美しい師弟関係だね。マユシーは不女子じゃないけど、ちょっとドキドキしてきちゃうよ。
It's a Fujoshi. Ah, female otaku. Does not apply to female otaku in general, so it's a specific one. What?
まゆりちゃん、変な想像しないで。
Jeez. Though we do have a master-disciple relationship. Oh, that's why he talk like that, because he's a master. Because of the sword thing, right? He's a sword master. I, Hoen Kyoma, have gone to great lengths to brainwash, I mean teach Lukaku about the evil conspiracies that rule the world and how to resist them. That stuff about demon sword Samidare is part of the training. Looks aside, Lukaku is very obedient and hardworking, plus he's always eager to learn new things. The master couldn't ask for a better disciple. Though he does have the weakness of not catching on too quickly and being too shy.
それで、なぜマユリがここにいる？
ルカ君に会いに来たんだよ。来月のコミマでライネットのひらりちゃんこそしてほしいってずっと頼んでるのに、ちっとも OK してくれないんだよ。だってコスプレするなんて僕恥ずかしいよ。
Lukaku have no idea. If he's cosplaying at this era.
でもルカ君は絶対似合うと思うんだ。こんな可愛い子が女の子のはずがないって大人気になるよ。ねえ、しようよコスプレデビュー。
Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. She's made at least 30 so far. Ooh. but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. It looks like she's chosen Lukaku as her next target. Naturally, the costume Mayuri is currently raving about is for a female character. Normally, I would understand why a man would want to dress like a girl, but come on. Lukaku has no problem wearing Miko robes. Why should cosplay be any different? But whatever, I have business to take care of.
そんなくだらないことは後でやるな。
マユシンにとっては大事なことだもん。
Yeah, how dare you? It's important.
俺にとってはくだらないことなのだ。それよりルカ子よ、俺がこの神社を訪ねたのは他でもない。お祓いを頼む。
お祓いですか？だったらお父さんに。
あ、いや、そこまで大げさにしなくていい。気休めでいいのだ。
Why is he afraid of the priest?
というわけで、例のあれを持ってこい。
Oh, he's just not serious enough for an actual exorcist?
例のあれと言いますと、サミダレですか？
違う。お祓いに用途は必要ないだろう。お祓いと言ったらあれに決まっている。正式な名称はわからんが、棒に白い紙がふさふさとついていて、神主がわさわさ。
The one you use to bong people? I don't know what it's called, but it's that stick. The zigzaggy pepper thing is that the priest does a shaky thingy with.
今のオカリンの説明、ゆとりっぽいね。
So you said you're dumb. Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri.
おほぬさですね。
Honu-san.
でもお父さん貸してくれるかな。ちょっと聞いてきます。
Okay. Go make a quick bow. Runs off to his house, which is on the shrine ground. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch, not the sort of you expect a high school girl to carry. His name is Pockety. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere. Do I remember her name the watch Pockety? I don't think so. Might just forgot. Most important treasure.
じゃあマユシンはこれからバイトだからもう。
そうか、頑張ってこい。バイトが終わったら直接帰るのか。
She have work? I'm making the costume, I guess. Mayuri live in Ikebukuro. She comes to Akiba by train just about every day. Very brave. Should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I live in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the lab since summer break began.
というわけでまた明日ね。
And call Mayuri to stop before she trots off.
マユリ、お前はあの時ラジカンで男の悲鳴を聞いたよな。
Mayuri blinks several times and puts her finger to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her user smile.
それっていつのこと？
And she don't remember. Only you remember.
今日の昼だ。
聞いてないか
そうか。わかった。
Well, it's not really remember. I wouldn't say remember. It's like she don't have a memory of that because that doesn't happen.
な。変なオカリン。じゃあね。トゥットゥー。
Mayuri leaves this time to forget. Then she paused to wave at least a half dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway. Archway.
岡部さん、お待たせしました。
Lukaku returns shortly after Mayuri leaves. In his hands, the thing. It's the white zigzaggy thing I asked for.
借りることができました。よかったです。
Yay.
まゆりちゃんは帰ったんですか？
まゆりはどうでもいいから今すぐお祓いを始めるのだルカ子よ。
Why would you want Lukaku to do it?
はい。僕でいいんでしょうか？そもそも何に対するお祓いを？
He's flustered. Is he really up to this? I'm beginning to doubt. I should have known better. The instant doubt touched my heart. A terrible chill shoots up my spine.
俺に取り付いた悪霊が。
I grabbed my violently shaking wrist.
静まれ悪霊よ。急げルカ子。このままでは俺は乗っ取られる。
そんな岡部さん、しっかりしてください。
It's kind of like well, he is a Chunibyo, right? But at the same time, he's also like cheering for Lukaku to be confident, I guess. Yeah.
俺は岡部さんではない。
すいません、京馬さん。でも僕、
お祓いを急げ。この前教えた通りにやればいい。
So silly.
はい。
With serious look on his face, Lukaku grasped the owner's sword with both hands, as if it was sword. This stand is impressive. I've taught him well. Smack him in the head. Panicking because he feels awkward. Amateur.
頼む。悪霊を俺の中から
The spirit.
追い出してくれ。
Ah.
俺はお前を殺したくない。
Lukaku starts crying. Looks like he's really worried. Reason tells me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty, like I make a pretty girl cry. But despite the tears welling up in his eyes, it looks like Lukaku's managed to work up his resolve.
悪霊よ。
Oh, good job, Lukaku. She lifts the owner's up high, shaking it left and right.
岡部、じゃなくて、京馬さんから出て行って。
あ、いいぞ。そのまま俺の腕にふさふさを当てろ。
The tip of the owner's hand touched my upper arm. In an anime, this would be the cue for some dramatic shockwave to occur, but nothing like that happens. The only sound is the chirping of cicadas. Oh, so it's a very gentle one, I guess. Take a deep breath. The trembling in my arms has stopped.
大丈夫だ。悪霊は去ったようだ。よくやったな、ルカ子。
お役に立ててよかったです。
Such smile really does make him look like a girl. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't do the joke anymore. He didn't. Get back to the lab. Take the broken TV down to the Brown Tube workshop for repairs. Oh yeah, she just punched the TV before. Daru and Maria have already gone home, so I have to carry the TV down the narrow staircase by myself. It's brutal, back-breaking work, but I manage. Push the workshop door open with my hips and head inside. The room is dimly lit by the setting sun, but the gloom is offset. But the gloom is offset by the glare from the gigantic CRT in the center of the room. I would have read that as crit. Crit rate. Doesn't seem like something you could get in a modern Japan. The LCD TV becoming the new standard. I seriously doubt anyone would want a bulky old CRT.
おうどうした岡部
They draw it exactly like the guy in the anime. Sitting in front of me, sitting in front of the huge CRT is an equally huge man reading a sports newspaper. It's the workshop manager, actually the owner of the whole building. Tenoji Yugo. Call him Mr. Braun. The fitting name for someone who loves brown tips.
どうしたもこうしたもないですよ。あなたからもらったテレビが壊れた。
おめえ俺のブラウン管を乱暴に扱いやがったな
Don't tell him, don't tell him. I barely managed to sit the heavy TV on the counter.
愛が足りねえんだよ愛が
A muscle-bound bald guy talking about love. Hey, he's actually very lovely though. It sent shiver down my spine.
修理をお願いしたい。最優先だ。
相変わらず変な話し方だなおめえって
Mr. Braun investigating the cause of the problem. With nothing better to do, I look around the store. Don't know if it's just the dust hanging in the air, but something feels stagnant about the place. I see RT screens everywhere. Oh, is this where we will found the PC? The haphazard layout makes them seem like a junk, but they are all functional according to Mr. Braun. It's got a full range of both in the old and new. Some of them are probably older than me. There are even some flat screen and HD CRTs TV that came just before the LCDs took the market.
今日は遅くまでやっているんですね。
I remember having one of those.
夜7時には店じまいでしょ。
My parents bought it. We used it for quite a long time until at a point that the TV, when we open the TV, we have to wait for 30 minutes to the picture show up, for the screen to show up. So if we want to watch something, we have to open the TV 30 minutes earlier. Okay. They open late today. Today is usually closed around 7. The crowds in Akiba then quickly at night. All the major electronics store closed around 8 or 9 o'clock. And then, as if the liveliness of the day was simply a lie, the town goes silent.
今日はこれから客が来るんでな
客？例の
おめえな
Why is it seems like I skip stuff?
小動物呼ばわりするんじゃねえ
The manager glares at me and takes a photo from his wallet. It is a picture of a young girl, shyly making a peace sign at the camera. One might assume this muscle-bound man to be some kind of a pervert, but the girl is actually his daughter. She's about 12 years old now, I think. His love for her is second only to his love for CRTs. Or was it the other way around? I see her in the store every now and again. What was her name again?
ない手出したらぶっ殺すからな
Oh shit. That's it, Nine. A rare name that means too great. Okay, that is an interesting name. She pops out at the store now and again, so we've interacted with her before. And by we, I mean Mairi, since she's the only one Nai gets along with. Nai always hides when she sees me or Daru. Yeah, you guys both. A grown man. Not a friendship, I guess. I must admit, I'm impressed she can sense my aura of madness. That's good. Mr. Braun makes a grandiose kissing gesture at his daughter's photo. And once again, she was down swing.
しかし、娘以外でこの工房に客が来ることがあるんですか？
I've been renting the second floor for about 6 months, but I don't recall ever seeing a customer. Oh, I would be surprised if this place were actually making any money.
客つがなんつうか
But so the father goes back to checking the TV, leaving me with that vague answer.
ああこれは多分基盤のハンダ浮きだな直せろぜ
It doesn't even care.
そうですか。ではよろしく。
待ってろ見積もり書作ってやる
金を取るのか？
当たり前だろ払わねえつもりだったのか
このテレビはあなたからもらったものだぞ。
だからなんだよアフターサービスまでタダでやってやるとは言ってねえぜ
Wait, so it's your TV? Are you repairing your TV? Maybe I can charge a car.
おのれ。自分の間近のオンボロを押し付けておいて、その言い草とは。
うるせえなだったら人ってやってもいいんだぞ家電リサイクル法で回収費ももらうけどな
I would have understand if you need like a repair parts, you know, that needs buying stuff. But if you're just tinkering, I don't think that's a that's the right thing to do, Mr. Braun.
横暴だぞ。
Extortion.
人種の未来を変えるやもしれぬ男からたかろうとは。
Oh no.
それ誰のことだ
俺のことに決まっているでしょ。
ああ磨いて寝ろよガキそもそも2階をただ同然で貸してやってるこの俺にそういうこと言うとはいい度胸だな
Thanks to nothing. What does that mean? Slightly cheaper than other?
修理代は弾む。ミスターブラウン。
In the end, I'm no match for him. Just then, I hear the door open. Oh, is it Nai? I look up to see the girl has entered the store. She's wearing a vintage jacket and tight shorts that highlighted her long limbs and athletic figure. I find myself particularly impressed by her well-defined height. Huh? What's up? I wasn't expecting that kind of description there. Okay. Suddenly, time stops. Feels like someone activated the world. I have no idea what it is. The power to stop time, one of the supernatural abilities called Steins that appear in the popular mangas. Introduce bizarre adventure. Stan uses. Ah, such a shame I didn't watch JoJo. The girl is still standing there with her arm in the air. Her smile gradually fades into confusion. What kind of reaction was she hoping for? Seriously? Anyway, is she the person Mr. Brown was expecting? Oh, this is not his daughter, this is someone else. Maybe she's someone he knows personally? Another daughter? Or dare I say his girlfriend? She finally drops her pose and clears her throat.
さっき電話したアマネです。
Just like that, time starts moving again.
ああバイトの面接したいって子な俺が店長の天王寺だ
バイトの面接だとこんな若い女性がこの新規臭くておしゃれ感ゼロで繁盛
He's worried for the girl.
若いおっさんが店長のブラウン管工房にバイト希望だというのか
Hey yo, relax.
おめえ来月から2階の家賃1000円増しな
俺は事実を言ったまでですよもっとも部外者が口を出す問題ではないが
He still doesn't drop his facts.
しかしブラウン管工房がバイトを募集していたとはなこの暇さではその必要性を全く感じないのだが
Anyway, I had no idea the Bounty Workshop was hiring. You always look so free. I didn't know you needed help.
それは私が電話で無理って頼んだんです。
The girl is like a little embarrassed.
最初は断られたんだけどさ。
I remember her significant in the story though. She has a reason. The boss refused at first, but I wouldn't take no for an answer. That's honestly surprising.
今時珍しい若者がいたもんだよな。ま、そこの椅子に座んな、お嬢ちゃん。
失礼します。
Looks like they are going to have a formal interview. I was going to leave, but since Mr. Braun hasn't kicked me out, stick around a bit longer. Why not? The girl's expression is stiff. I guess she's nervous. Just because of a part-time job interview? In contrast to how she said she wouldn't take a no for an answer, she doesn't seem so enthusiastic.
で、名前は何だって？
天音鈴葉です。
年は
18。
Same as me.
学生？なんでうちで働きたいんだ？
ブラウン管が好きだから。
採用、明日から来い。
それでいいのか？というかこれはコントか？もしかして仕込みか？
ありがとう、店長さん。
Finally, Amanis asks him to relax. Then she looks at me.
ところでさ、君は誰？
俺の名。聞きたいというのか？いや、やめておけ。それを知ることで、お前にも最悪が降りかかるかもしれん。
So dramatic. It was for no reason.
これまでも多くの人が俺の名を知ったことで機関に狙われた。アメリカのサラ、イタリアのクラウディア、フランスのシモン。これ以上誰かを危険な目に遭わせるわけには。
Alright, man. Alright.
おい、アホな妄想してんじゃねえよ。このバカ男は
She just doesn't understand my pain.
岡部倫太郎ってんだ。
岡部ではない。俺は法院。
うるせえ。家賃さらに1000円上乗せするぞ。
岡部倫太郎だ。
That's easy. Miguel stands up, places a hand on my shoulder, and look at me with a serious expression.
君を狙ってるその期間ってのが何なのかはわかんないけど、もし困ってんなら私に相談して。
Except she knew.
そういうの慣れてるからさ。
は？
Stuff like what?
場合によっては手段を選ばず痛めつけてやることも可能だし。
ミスター・ブラウン、彼女は採用しない方がいいと思う。
ああ、物騒だな。騒ぎ起こしたらクビにするからな。そもそもその機関なんたらは岡部の創作だから本気にすんな。
創作？
I wonder if the organization things came actually from his mind, like it's a fantasy, or is it like a memory from the parallel universe, right? Because you know the organization actually is a thing.
せいぜいそう思ってるがいいさ。
Someday the world will kneel before me. And then Amanis has to straighten me again. Maybe she has a habit of looking people in the eyes.
そういうのが流行ってんだ。勉強になったよ。
Trend? I don't think so.
That's it.
Wait, we are still in the chapter 1, right? Pretty sure we're still in chapter 1. It's a very long chapter, so hard. I was at the university all morning as I returned to Akiba. The heat is now becoming unbearable. Grab an iced coffee at the bakery inside Yodobashi to quench my thirst. While I'm at it, I guess I check chat on my phone. It mostly frequent the occult board, the future technology board, and sometimes the physics board. Search for the threats on a mass disappearance, a phenomenon, or magic stabbing, but turn up nothing. So, what is hallucinations after all? When I pick at the occult board, I found posts in multiple threads for someone claiming to be John Titor. Wait, John Titor is back? Is it John Tito or John Titor? John Titor appeared on American BBS 10 years ago claiming to be the time traveler. He claimed to have traveled from the years 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100. His claims started quite a storm among the BBS denizens. Did Titor also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of future events? The start of the Iraq War and the spreads of the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, for example. To prove he was from the future, he explained the principle behind his time machine and provided pictures of its operational manual. Another name for bovine spongiform encephalopathy. Commonly as mad cow disease. After about 4 months, he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. At one point, his prediction gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right. But, on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradict each other too. That's why to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. So after 10 years of silence, the same John Titor is now on Japanese BBS. Trolling. Obviously true. First of all, John Titor is an American, yet now he's posting on actual Japanese. Let's take a look at his posts. Sir, I don't expect you to believe that I came from year 2036. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN. They completed the first time machine in 2024. Anonymous. 28 July 2010, Wednesday. Time travel log, John Titor log. Oh, this is a comment. More details on the time machine. Is it? Yeah, this is a forum, so that's a comment, right? There's an ID as well. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. Can you send me one? Yeah, this is another one. CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Not even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN used their time machine for power. By 2036, the world has become dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, that is a false peace founded on the complete eradications of liberty. What does LOL mean? Why did it come to this time? Was the Akiba satellite crash you're doing? Wait guys, Titor-san doesn't understand at channel lingo. Let's keep it simple then. If you know what I mean. Get a cheat code, asshole. I came here to change my present, in other words, your future. My mission is to destroy CERN's dystopia and restore freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free, but you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. What is a threat code? I'll make it one if you tell me what it is. You said only CERN has time machines. You have a time machine. That must mean you're working for CERN. Therefore, your goal can't be to destroy CERN's dystopia. You're a fraud. What's a dystopia? How can CERN take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You've been reading too much manga if you think you can get those guys to stop killing each other. Oh, okay. who ask you to change the future. To change the future, you're trying to play God. If they are promising world peace, then I, for one, welcome our new sin overlords. My time machine is a prototype reverse engineered from stolen sin technology. Compared to the time machine, its capabilities are quite limited. In 2036, the world is ruled by a single, all-powerful governing body. They control every aspect of our life, deciding what we will eat, where we will live, and whom we will marry. This is no privacy or no choice. Anybody who dares oppose them is eliminated. There are no trails. In movies and some small changes to the past cause huge changes to the future. You've already changed the present by coming here. What happens if you make unexpected changes to the future? Implying sin truths of the word. Do you even know what sin is? Lol. Oh, peace and truth. Original post is true. So if we find he's dead and kill him, then this time traveler, Lamau, will never be born and we won't have listened to this bullshit. Am I right? Am I right? I want to know if you can meet your past self. Can you have self-sass? Wait. What the heck? What does that mean? That's a genuine question. Never mind. You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox that has been debunked. This word line has a divergence of a 0.57102% compared to the word line I came from. Killing my father would alter divergence, creating a word line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this word line or go on existing. CERN is particle physics research institution that hasn't changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in my time is that nothing will happen. I, however, haven't met my past self. If you're really a time traveler, then fluffing prove it. Post time machine pics or GTFO. Get the fluff off. The many worlds interpretation was slow down, bro. Research institution taking over the world. Lord, what? I do not feel the need to prove that I am what I say I am. I am only posting this message on a whim. My mission comes first. What are the word lines? Can you meet yourself from another word line? What happens if you do? Late reply, a trip code is... Oh, this is the person from the first page. Is that a clickable? No? Yeah. Late reply, a trip code is a way to identify posters. Put hashtag password after your name. Oh, number of the name? Backpedaling. What is this? Word lines are like an infinite number of rivers flowing in parallel. Along the way, they are constantly branching out into new word lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post on this message board has practically no effect on this word line's divergence, but if you were murdered, let's say, then divergence would change. However, it will only change by about 0.000002%, if that. A single human's being death is not terribly significant on a global scale. A war, disaster, acts of terrorism, and other events that cause widespread death and destruction have a much greater effects on the divergent. Thanks for telling me about the trick codes. I'll make sure to use this one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick up again tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everybody. I don't know, man. Seems like I would comment that talking with you are just trying to debunk your original, your genuinity. Looks like they've already made an archive of these threads. Of course, there have been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. Suppose closely resemble what the original Titor wrote 10 years ago. I read one of the books on Titor, that's how I know. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. Sus! There are many Titor fanatics on the channel. I'm assuming that Reddit. It's not exactly something like Reddit, but in Japanese, Japan style. It's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall for this level of trolling. Let's continue to read. However, I found the response the opposite of what I expected. Everyone is accepting this time traveler, as if this were his first experience. Nobody has ever mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Because in this timeline, he's not appearing 10 years ago, right? Finding this strange, I tried posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. There's the original John Titor archives in English and plenty of title blocks in Japanese. I entered John Titor's name into a search engine. There's only 12 match. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current titles posting on the channel. I can't find a single trace of the John Titor from 10 years ago. Yeah, unfortunately we are already moving on a different kind of timeline. Bizarre, this just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then I got tens of thousands of hits. Is this search engine filtered? Try searching on another site just to make sure. You have to use Tor browser. Maybe there's no filter in that one. Try searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same result. What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. Could this be another organization conspiracy? These past 2 days, I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. I call Daru. Daru is like our secretary. What's a penasihat in English? Daru is like our advisor. He'll know about Titor for sure. After all, I've talked to him about Titor before. I only vaguely remember the details of the conversation, but I'm positive that the conversation happened. And by the time I take my phone out of my bag, I no longer feel like making the call. Instead, I sent an email on the way back to the lab. He replies with his location. By May Queen, he means May Queen plus Nyan to the power of 2. May Queen Nyan Nyan, a maid cafe. That is a regular there. Apparently 3D cat mates are his things too. Hey, it's not 3D, it's a real. 3D will be something like from VR chat. Yeah. May Queen Nyan is only a 3 minutes walk from the lab. Coming from a Kuramai Bashidori, take a left at Sumako Isaka, crossing and you'll find it. That's where I'm headed now. It's usually busy in Akiba during summer break, but now it's even busier because of the Radican incident. The area was blocked off yesterday, but it doesn't look like... Okay, we finally move on to the next day. Yesterday. But it doesn't look like they could keep the main road closed for 2 days straight. I haven't seen a single police officer today. The Radican building still seems off limit. The entrance shutters are closed, shut and sealed with a yellow police tape.
謎の人工衛星墜落から一夜明けた秋葉原です。警察による規制は解除され、駅前にはものすごい数の人が集まっています。墜落した人工衛星がどこの国のものなのかについては現在も調査中とのことで、詳しいことがわかるまで撤去ができない状態です。警察の発表によりますと、爆発などの危険は今のところないということですが、秋葉原を訪れた買い物客や地元商店街の関係者からは不安の声が上がっています。
Okay, the media has dozens of cameras set up outside of the police line, and there are nearly twice as many onlookers as reporters, enough to fill the entire street with people. Everyone's aiming their phone cameras at the satellite-like object. Imagine if this is right now, right? Everyone's making TikTok. Someone might even dance in front of that. So many people living in Akiba. Suddenly imagine thing. You get used to crowds and big events, but a gathering of this size is unusual. I wonder what they'll get rid of that thing. When will they get rid of that thing? I hope it doesn't explode or something. They have been letting people back into the area, so I guess there's no danger. Still, considering its unknown origin, I'm surprised there isn't more security. Today, like I always, otaku are shopping for doujinshi, important games, electronics, or whatever strikes their fancy. Fan-made, right? Fan-created Amethyst manga, yeah. Often, but not always adult in nature. Well, that's true because it's fan-made. They can do anything they want. But most of them, like have an adult theme. Mostly about ship, I think. They want to ship some characters. Aside from the scene at Radican, it's the same as any other day. But I still don't understand what I saw yesterday. I've half accepted the mass disappearances as my imaginations. Maybe I've become unable to distinguish a reality from fantasy like the media likes to say about teenagers these days. With that thought in mind, I return my gaze to the street. I remember this person, oh my god. And there, in front of me, stands a woman holding her phone in front of her face. Take a picture. Her phone was clearly pointed at me. I tried to cover my face, but not quickly enough. Turned around just to make sure that she wasn't pointing it at someone behind. I turned around just to make sure that she wasn't pointing it at someone behind me, but that doesn't seem to be the case. She's pointing at me. She's still staring at her phone. Without even glancing at me, she turns around and points her phone at some other pedestrian. Maybe she's just taking photos of everyone at the scene, and not just me. But still, I need to have a word with her. The organization is after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out.
Wait!
Oh, he's speaking. Doesn't turn around. Is she so engrossed in her photography that she doesn't even notice me? Did she not catch my magnificent native level English? Wait!
ジョー、そこで携帯カメラを使っているあなた、待ってください。
Finally noticing me. And of course, her phone turns with her.
よせ、取るんじゃない。まさか機関の差し金か。
Completely ignore my objection, and then she goes back to looking at her phone.
質問に答えてもらいたいんですがね。あなたは機関の人間か。
At this point, he's pretty clueless. I'm pretty sure the organization he's saying of is probably just like things in his mind, right? Nothing too serious. If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures.
違うのか。違うとしても問題がありますよ。
She just shy.
持っていると機関に知られれば、あなたにも奴らの魔の手が伸びるかもしれない。とにかく今撮った俺の写真を即刻削除してほしい。
Besides this, it's rude. You know? She been listening.
謝る。
I just noticed lady ignoring me. Oh wow, she finally speaks. Just a whisper, but something.
不快にさせたなら。
Lady who apologized out of nowhere. Okay, a bow? A bow. Bow. A lady... Can't really tell.
謝るより先に写真を削除してほしいわけだが。
風景撮ってた。
I forgot to read that. Maybe that was different. Her finger danced across her phone's key with impressive speed, exactly the opposite of her annoying slow speech pattern.
風景を撮っていた？観光客？
Is she one of the people who came to see the satellite? In that case, why did she take a picture of me? Shakes her head without looking at me.
証明。自分が今日どこを歩いたか。
Oh my goodness. Lady ignoring me and apparently sightseeing in Akihabara. It's proof Hopefully I was today.
変なやつだな。
キリ、
お
モエカ。名前。
I guess she's introducing herself. Oh, okay, that's nice. But I just want her to. Well, I just want her to delete that photo.
聞きたいことがある。
それより写真を。
都市伝説秋葉原の知らない？
Urban legend. What is she talking about? Don't tell me this is a brilliant but insane mad scientist said to be lurking in Akihabara. And now that brilliant but insane mad scientist is the target of every assassin. Okay, he's starting.
俺はこの町に長く居すぎたのかもしれん。だがそろそろ潮時か。
幻のレトロ PC。
レトロ PC？
Replies with a nod. Something like a nod.
秋葉原のどこかに
Is the IBM?
しくてそれが
Which version was it? IBM 56,000? 5600?
そうか。
Nothing about mad scientist. I'm really but also disappointed. And anyway, this is the first time I've heard about a Phantom Retro PC.
幻のレトロ PC というと
A 98.
キュッパチあたりか。
The first model came to mind. Hold on. 1980s to the mid 1990s so well that at one point it was called the National Computer. Ah, the 98. So they just call it the 98. But R98 is really that hard to find. Shakes her head slightly or something like a shake.
いいえ
It's even older, right?
これ
Turns her phone towards me. Screen shows on an oddly shaped computer. It's hard to tell since the picture is monochrome. Ah. Oh yeah, it's definitely older. Looks like some kind of a PC. It's kind of a familiar.
IBM 5100
51. IBM
ジョ
51.
ン・タイターが手に入れようとした PC か。
It's not 56, 51. Her fingers twitch. I think.
見たことは
ない。名前を知ってるぐらいだ。
Coincidence? No.
これもシュタインズゲートの選択かもしれん。
詳しい人知らない？
ダルンならば詳しく知っているかもな。そいつは俺の
No, you're exposing your friends.
であるスーパーハッカーでな。
Right,
MI6 の中枢にすらハッキングできる実力の持ち主なのだ。
but I have Oh, it was in Yakuza. That's why I think I recently heard about this. I must slightly exaggeration is that ever did happen. Men in Black will break down our door and take us away. Super hacker, but it's true. Speaking of that, I'm supposed to meet him at a May Queen. Yeah, I don't have time to stand and chat with some crazy
では俺は行く。
lady in the front.
そんなメディアスク
Media scrum. She said didn't delete the photo though.
何をする？
メルアド教えて。
何が狙いだ？
スーパーハッカーの
I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why don't I just take her along? No, wait a second. This could be a devious trap. Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru. I'm defenseless without him. My only other ally is Mayuri, whose skill amount to costume design. Hey, don't underestimate Mayushi.
断る。今ダルを失うわけにはいかん。
Okay, we slip past her and start walking faster. Glance back. She's following. Okay. She's still chasing me. Okay, unfortunately, I have to go now. Because I'm like I have only 25 minutes more until at 1. So oh my god, she's a blackmail now.
ゲーまだ削除していなかったのか。
教えてくれたら削除する。
Oh shit.
この俺を脅すとは
Devious demon.
何者だ。
私は
Moeka.
アークリライトのバイト。
Actually right. As if. Okay. This is where I'm gonna save things. Still in chapter 1. Yeah, it's a very long chapter 1. 2 hours. We still haven't even moved from chapter 1. Maybe I'm just too slow. Yeah. I also do a quick save. So we have a double. So I'm gonna. It is a very like out of nowhere. It is the same case for the previous one. It is like a out of nowhere stop. But yeah. Nice night, Syakibi. You too, Jesse. You have a nice night. Have a good rest. So, okay, I have to go now. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Lurking and chatting stuff, keeping me company. So I'll catch you guys again next week, maybe. Hopefully. If it goes well. So, until then, take care. Bye bye. See ya.